Okay, so at the end.
Focused on graduation.
Okay.
But, since we also gave descriptive reviews, we didn't do grading. We didn't have grading system.
For K through 8?
Yeah.
Beautiful. With us is the same thing. We just use descriptive.
Before that, you see, I had one of secondary schools, 7th through 12th.
Uh-huh.
It was one of the first schools in the coalition of essential schools, Ted Sizer. I don't know if you've read his work.
Yes.
And so he invented this portfolio defense system, sort of based in some ways on a PhD.
Uh-huh. Yes, absolutely. That's what I was saying. My work was most efficient through my PhD because there weren't any grades. It
Well,
was
I always argue that the doctoral program is the only time in American education since kindergarten that where people are focusing on things they care about or
Yes.
passion to and are doing projects of long range thinking.
That
You
is
can do that in
true.
kindergarten and then you do something else from first grade through 12th and then do something else from college and then finally
we go back.
go back to play.
And I must admit, it took me a while to relax and to go back to that mentality of this is really for me. I really get a say in this. This is really what I want to do. It's interesting. Can I ask you about the high school? Did you say the high school didn't have grades either?
We had actually 3 divisions.
Okay.
We had 7th and 8th graders together
Okay.
2 years, and then we had 9th and 10th grades together for 2 years, and then we had what we called the Senior Institute, which we didn't call by grades at all. It just was, if we thought you were within a year to 2 years ready to do your portfolio assessment, you would start doing it at the beginning of Senior Institute. When you finished it, you graduated.
That is beautiful. How did you get away with transcripts and credits and
We made a deal with the state. We had the state commissioner at the time was a real ally and friend,
Oh, that's awesome.
and we had Ted Sizer had a lot of pull.
Uh-huh.
Saw him as more than a public school teacher.
Yes,
So
yes.
he had been the head of the Harvard School of Education and so forth. So they, in a sense, he helped us get a lot of special arrangements.
That is
Some extra money, you see, for the first three years. That's why I was wondering whether, in other words, we had argued that since nobody had ever done this before, we needed some extra funding to start, so that we could bring people on staff before they were full-time,
Yes, so that it's
some people knew
sustainable.
what they were doing the year they came,
Yeah.
but they so it would pay to hire 3 or 4 teachers for an extra year until we had the first graduating class, and then we lost that extra money, which was fine.
But then the program picked up,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
And we always got some grants for some special things, like for staff retreats.
Uh-huh.
We did get some extra funding. We got some extra funding to have kids go visit college campuses.
So the kids did not experience any problem that they were graduating without an official transcript with credits and grades.
We invented a transcript that satisfied colleges. And, after you've graduated one class and it's done well,
Uh-huh.
relatively well, but the admission officer at that university
Uh-huh.
says, we want their kids. So
Yeah.
we tried to direct kids to the schools we had some
Oh, connections
inside
with, yes.
connections. And again, it was helpful having Ted Sizer. Because, in any case, so it was very exciting. But I had started an elementary school in East Harlem in 1974.
Wow.
And that was a K through 6.
Uh-huh.
And I did that for about 10 years.
Was it the same thing, democratic system,
Yeah.
cross-age,
Yeah.
multi-age?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. We call them directors too, yeah.
Well, when we got to the high school level, they wouldn't let us do that because you had to pass an exam in order to be able to graduate students from a secondary school.
Oh, true.
You had to
Yes.
they had to have somebody with a principal's license. So I had to go back and test. But for the K through 6, we were all paid the same. And, any case, and in the Mission Hill, we took away one position that we were entitled to divide that money between everybody because they put in longer hours.
Oh, yes.
We said, a staff-governed school needs, like democracy in general needs time to be thinking about governance.
Absolutely.
It's an extra task of a citizen. So for all citizens, we need time to think about the school as a whole, not just our classroom.
Yes.
Therefore, we require people to spend more hours,
Uh-huh.
and they should be compensated for it. There wasn't a really good system for doing that. We didn't want to do it per hour because then you're counting hours.
Yes.
So we just said, we make the decision about the professional development and staff governance part, and therefore we can decide to be more or less. And we're paying, we've got this lump sum extra we're paying.
Uh-huh.
And,
Did you come across any obstacles with staff about it? And the reason why I'm asking...
No, they were crazy people. They loved
Oh,
it.
good.
We ran into some problems with other teachers and the union about it because they wanted it to be per hour.
Oh, I see. Yes.
And we said, no, that's part of the staff decision making. We had our own budget. And all the teachers had to be part of that. The paraprofessionals had a choice.
Okay, yes.
And if they did, they got the same extra money that the teachers got.
That's a great idea.
If you go into that, you had to come to all meetings.
Oh, yes.
So some parents, really didn't want to. They didn't want those extra hours. If they had young children or whatever.
Out of that initiative, how would you say, or what was the most effective way? I love what you said, that when we worry about democratic schools, we only have the kids for 6-7 hours a day, but that has to extend to home. What would you say was the most successful model that you built for Connection Homeschool?
Well, by the way, the home plus each other's classrooms. You had to know each other's classrooms. Since we were all doing the hiring and evaluating.
Okay. So making actually
Everybody
vertical.
was responsible for the whole school.
Yeah.
So then you need to think about how would you get to know what your colleagues are doing, and how would you be able to evaluate. And so that means you need more leisure, more time for doing that.
Yes.
You need time together to develop a shared system of
Beliefs, values.
beliefs and evaluation. So I think they all tie together.
Yes.
And I don't know which. If you had to give up one, I don't know which one.
True. What did they agree upon as evaluation system?
Well, there was some requirements we had to worry about the state. The legal requirements for tenure.
Yes. So you still kept that one, the general evaluations?
Well, we didn't. We negotiated our own system of it.
Okay.
So the teacher, the teacher was new to our school, even if they had tenure, had a 2-year probation. The end of during that period, 2 other faculty members, plus the director, would report about the school, recommendations and so forth. They presented that to the faculty, and the faculty, negotiated with them when they thought they made a mistake or didn't understand something. And then that final report was sent to the superintendent.
It's like our WASC accreditation here, the Western Association accreditation, where they do 3-day visits. Every high school has to have an accreditation in order for kids to be eligible to go to UC schools. So they do the same thing. It's a 3-day visit, and they speak to learners, to facilitators and parents, and they do an official report. They present it to the staff. Staff can object, and then they take it back, and then they let you know whether you were granted full accreditation or accreditation with a visit, which means after a year or two they'll come and visit. Or
sounds like what we did.
Yeah.
In New York, though we didn't, high school didn't go through that. They did have the state evaluation.
And was it the same thing? You have to write an entire report about your program and everything and submit it.
Self-evaluation first.
Yes.
Pull together all your data
Yes.
and everything else.
It's
And
the
then
same.
you come in.
It's the same. I know. We are trying so hard with our K through 8 don't really stumble upon huge issues with regulations and policies in terms of grading and multi-age and the things that are really us, who we are. But with high school, oh my goodness, we have so much headache. It's just, it all comes to those score tests and credits and grades, and where are they?
It's easier to get private school universities to accept that
Yes.
than the state university system.
Yes.
And the hardest was the city. It's hardest to get kids into the city university.
Absolutely.
It's the free. It's free.
Right.
Virtually free. So a lot of kids wanted to go there, but it was the hardest.
Yeah, because we always now, for all our innovative programs, like if we have time and if we see our Innovation Studios program, our Innovation Studios program, it's really like our conversation about PhDs, how they differ. So we eliminate the subjects and we help the kids complete their requirements using their passion. So for an example, if a learner wants to be a mechanic, why would we sit him in a biology class for 5 hours a week and do labs that are completely unrelated to their passion or what they want to do? Instead, we try to cater to other sciences like physics and chemistry, something that he will need to his passion, and satisfy the lab requirements using a project that a kid might actually love. So it's an amazing program, and the woman that runs it, Malika Donovan, is such a passionate person. I mean, her entire life is project-based learning. And it's really amazing program, but at the end of the day, the kids know that they have to speak the language of credits and units, because that's what universities and colleges ask them. How many credits do you have so far? What subjects have you taken? And it's like when you sign up for a job, any job, they don't tell you in that office you're going to do computering, in that office you're going to go for ELA, and then for math you'll see the department downstairs.
See, also, part of my argument, though, is that schools are also a preparation for being a citizen.
Yes.
In a deep sense. So that we have to justify the curriculum as a whole, and these are with the thought in mind that everything we're doing there also makes you a better citizen.
Yes.
And so that there's two occupations. There's your individual occupation, and then there's your occupation as a citizen. That's part of our vocation in life, is we're responsible for the society as a whole. So just as we're responsible for the school as a whole, every citizen is responsible for the society as a whole. So they need to know more than their passion. Plus, it doesn't take double way of thinking. The math that they take, even if they wouldn't need math for their occupation, their passion, they need math in order to understand the world they're living in and making decisions about. So they can tell that they're going to be spending millions and billions
Yes.
on an airplane. That they really have some idea of statistics that they need to understand. So we focused less on if they were interested in the field that required math. Then they chose to study algebra and calculus. If they were not interested in such a field that required math, we focused more on advanced statistics.
Oh, interesting. That's what I wanted to ask you about the high schools. How did you go about
That was
subjects and things like that?
we had the first 4 years,
Uh-huh.
Division 1 and 2, we had the morning, we had a very simple schedule. There was AM and PM.
Okay.
So you spent half the day what we called humanities,
All right.
and half the day what we called math science.
All right.
And in each of those fields, you had a team of 4, but you got both subjects by the same teacher. So 4 people planned the curriculum together. 2 history teachers and 2 English teachers.
All right. And the afternoon was 2 science and 2 math.
Right.
Okay.
And then we did Spanish in 0 period.
Okay.
And art was incorporated into science and
Math.
humanities.
Okay.
And then every day for an hour you had an advisor with a much smaller group of students. You had between 12 and 15 students. And the advisor kept the students for 2 years too. And the senior institute, the advisor was the person who was, in a sense, responsible for their post-high school experience. And although we had one person who was sort of an expert on colleges, but the advisor was the person who led that work.
Okay.
And of course, by that time, they also knew their parent family situation.
Yes. So they had the advisory every day for an hour.
Right.
Okay.
And it was, we pretended it was all the subjects that I haven't mentioned. So, sex ed.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
You know, careers, anything.
Whatever
it
requirement.
was.
Yeah. Needed.
And then we had an hour-long lunch. And half of that time, kids were not eating lunch. They were what we sometimes call recess, but we called it gym.
Oh, okay. If the physical education was. Okay, so you were creative too. Awesome. And in the big blocks, the AM and PM, how are they organized? What was the model like? Direct teaching, combination, project-based learning?
Mostly project-based, but there was some direct teaching and some, you know.
Okay.
And in a sense, that was determined of the 4 people together. They
Uh-huh.
weren't doing things exactly the same way, but they were more or less agreeing
Aligned,
on
yeah.
how to, so that you have 4 different viewpoints.
Absolutely, yes. Were they in a class together or no? Each one of them had a class?
Each one had a room.
Okay. But they were just planning together?
They were one sort of end of the corridor. There was 4 rooms.
Okay.
Those 4 teachers and those 80 kids constituted a house.
Uh-huh. And they weren't rotating the kids between humanities and,
No.
between
The
English
idea
and
was
history?
not to.
Okay.
And for that matter, we also, the staff met in 2 kinds of ways, by the subject area, and whether you were humanities or math science. And also, we had other staff meetings that were just the staff of that house.
Yes.
Some people who had the same kids.
Okay. Was it hard? Because I know...
So no teacher had more than, was primarily responsible for 40 students.
Okay.
And their advisory, which usually
2 years.
Yeah, so 40 kids for 2 years.
Helped a lot.
Advisory and smaller for 2 years.
Yeah.
And family conferences.
Did you have any problem with teachers saying, well, I'm credentialed in math, how can I teach science too?
And they wouldn't take a job in our school.
I know.
So that's a weeding out process. Nobody, it has to appeal to you.
Yes.
If you like the idea. In fact, sometimes I thought we really should have put math and social studies together.
Together, yes.
They really, in many ways, go together with statistics and so forth.
I agree.
And so the last 2 years of the Senior Institute, they were more like a college. You signed up for courses and chose courses with your advisor. You know, you, your advisor, and maybe your family decided what the route to graduation would be and what courses you needed to take. Began to think about your post-high school career.
Okay.
And,
So the last year you offered
last
legit
2 years,
courses.
we call it Senior Institute.
Oh, but it's yes,
Generally,
juniors and
we
seniors.
built it in the assumption that for most students it would be 2 years.
Yes.
It could be 3 years and it could be 1 year.
1 year. Okay.
Or 1.5, or 2.5. You couldn't graduate until you completed the graduation process. But you and your advisor could decide that you're ready for it earlier or later.
Okay.
But we aimed at trying to do 2 years.
So those 2 years you have legit English, math, science.
They're names. The courses, so that's it's like college there. They're names of things.
Okay.
So it might be, this is calculus, but it might also be some statistics in social studies.
Okay. So they have the freedom.
So that those faculty had the freedom to design courses that they felt their students needed.
Okay.
Both their personal and you had to think about that, what their personal passions, what we thought was important for any educated person, and thirdly, what we could get away with for where they went to school.
Yes.
That was the advisor's job to try to figure that out. And they had advice from the previous advisor. So the first task of the new advisor was to meet with the old advisor.
Ah, okay.
They could
Connect on where they stopped.
learn what the old advisor had learned about the family.
Yes.
Sometimes they had a family conference in the spring before they went to Senior Institute, which the family, the old advisor and the new advisor met together. So the old advisor was introducing the new advisor to the family.
Yes.
And it was our relationship with the family in that high school was very strong, which was unexpected by most people. Because most people think by the time kids are in high school,
They don't want to talk to anyone, and it's contrary. Yeah.
I felt
They need us the most.
That's exactly what I said, given my own kids. I said, the one time I really needed somebody outside of the family to help me through their adolescence.
Yes.
And there was nobody, If I went into family conferences in their high schools, it was, you went to each teacher separately and you had 10 minutes with them, and mostly they just told you, he attended, he did, and turned in his homework. They went through a little checklist.
It was a homeroom, yeah.
Yeah. So it was, and nobody, when any issue arose with a kid, with another teacher with a kid, that it was handled by the advisor.
That's what I wanted to ask. My next question was, what did you do for discipline or mindful guidance?
The first place was the advisor. Well, the first place, of course, in the classroom is
Yes, it's spot on.
But if the teacher thinks something more needs to happen, it goes to the advisor who Well, the only case in which I had to be part of it, sometimes they would want me to be part of it, but the only case where I had to be was if there was a violent suspension.
Yes.
Pretty rare, but I did.
That is awesome. Did you have an official, like a discipline model, or no? This was just.
No. We had,
That's awesome.
you can't interfere with anybody's learning. A few things like that.
Okay. Yeah, we have few, like if it's not safe for you or for someone else,
Things
then
like that, yeah.
okay. So it's for you, it was interfering with the learning environment.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. That's amazing. So if they're ready to graduate early, does that mean that they have chosen with their advisor to take more courses?
No,
And they finish it.
See, most of the graduation process was a lengthy one. So if you completed that, you're ready to graduate.
Okay.
And so in a sense, the courses are preparing you for those graduations.
So it was vice versa. You are not chasing the graduation requirements through courses, but the courses are helping you actually just
Complete
graduate.
the graduation process in keeping with your passions and some
Interesting.
decisions we've made about what every citizen, every educated person should be, and what to get you into the kind of college you want to go, what they may want. And that was all part of the graduation portfolio process.
Okay.
And when you finished them all, we started off with 14 portfolios.
Wow.
To show you how crazy we were.
Wow.
Now, 7 of them didn't take a committee. The advisor and a teacher could meet with the student and agree.
Together,
And 7 of them were the major subject areas. Plus,
14.
and one of
That's
them
a
was,
lot.
one of them was life after
After high school. Wow.
And that was, that you had been prepared. You began to think about colleges and where, and you had some plans for how you would finance it, where you would live when you got there, what you needed to know about the schools, and what your family was just thinking about life after you leave us.
Yes.
And then there was one hard and wanting what we had a community program which if half a day a week each kid went somewhere. Not like 2 days.
Like in externship?
And in the that started in 7th grade. In the senior institute you had what we called it. Starting in 7th grade you did that, but you didn't choose the place you went. And we just, we advisors, we try to keep that in mind, but we had to make sure that we covered all the places that agreed to take a student.
Yes.
So,
because it's hard, they're minors.
well, so that we did that in 7th grade, 9th, and 10th. So then in 11th and 12th grade, they focused on something that they really wanted to
Pursue.
Outside. So it was more like an internship. And then there was a portfolio process, which included the intern, mentor, around there. That experience, the 6 years of that experience, but then larger, working in the world, working in a place, power relationships, workplace, and ways of organizing work. Anyway.
So it's almost as if everything seems like it had milestones to be completed.
Yeah, and we had something called 5 Habits of Mind. And what you were, so aside from knowing something about the area in which
you're interning in?
you're interning or portfolio.
Okay.
So the 5 Habits of Mind were our definition of what it meant to use your mind well.
Okay.
And those were they're in no particular order, but the first one was, how do you know what you know? So it's the evidence question. And then one was, is there a pattern?
Okay, yes.
Is there's this
Exploring patterns. Okay.
pattern in the field that you're looking at, patterns. And then there's connections. How does this field
Oh, connect to.
connect to
Uh-huh.
others and internal connections? And then one was supposing that, so you're going to show how you could play with that field. Like, if we didn't have this, if
Hypothesize.
George Washington had it,
Uh-huh.
didn't exist, what are the possibilities that would have been different? And then the last one was, who cares? Why does
Okay.
it
Yes.
matter?
Why is it important? Uh-huh.
So that was part of 7th and 12th grade.
Wow.
So that was the common reading, and that was how the faculty looked at each other too, with those habits.
Questions. Uh-huh.
And they were separate from work habits, being reliable, collaborative, those things. This was just how you use your mind. Because in the coalition, one of the statements was that one of the primary purposes of secondary school is to develop the habits necessary to learn well, to use your mind well.
Yes. Yes.
So we were trying to define that, and we wanted to keep them to 5.
No, it's perfect. That's what I wanted to say. It's 5, and then you said how many do they have for work ethic and work?
Well, I don't know for sure because we kept playing
Oh,
around with